Turn left.
All right, so I'm leaving my second job onto the third job. So I'm gonna tell you guys how how my first job went. So on the first job, I'll get to the lady's house, and it was a refer to maintenance yesterday. So basically, when it's a refer to maintenance, come on, man, come on. Basically, when it's a refer to maintenance, maintenance has to come out and they have to fix the tap. So when I get there, they had just finished fixing the tap, and her line, she had a bad line. So all I did was replace that bad line that she had, and then put a new splitter on. So, but when I got there, as I was working, remember, I always tell you guys that, let me get over. I always tell you guys, when you're working in the field, there's always going to be something random going on. There's always going to be something in your way. So as I'm working, trying to replace the line, I see these chickens, man. It's like little chickens everywhere, like real chickens. So go ahead and watch this clip, and then, I'll get right back with you. So as you can see, there was a lot of chickens out there in that yard, man. They was kind of in my way, but as soon as I, got out there, and I was out there probably for like 15 minutes, they finally moved on out the way, and I was able to get the job done. So now I'm off to the third job. So my second job was, it was pretty cool. It was an apartment, luckily. Like I always tell y'all, these apartments are pretty easy. So I went to the apartment. Let me get over. I went to the apartment, and it was a self-install at the apartment. So that was pretty easy. So far so good. We're on the way to the third job now. It's another apartment. So I'm just gonna keep knocking them down as they give them to me, man. So once I make it out there, I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. You guys, we back at it. So I'm at the customer's house, and basically she was saying that she was having missing channels on her box. And most of the time when it's missing channels, not all the time, but some of the time, it can mean, just a bad box. So, you just gotta put a new box in, update it, and then, we'll be working just fine. So I'm hoping that's what what the problem is. So right now I'm outside running my tests. So as you can see, I'm just waiting for everything to come up, and then once this meter sinks, then we can start running our tests. So let's hope for the best. All right, so far so good. All the tests are passing at the ground block. So basically, we're just gonna keep running the tests. I got one more test I have to do at this ground block, and then I'm gonna go inside the house. So this is basically how the jobs go. You always start at the tap, then you go ground block and CPE. Now, if it's passing at the ground block, then 9 times out of 10, you don't have to go to the tap, which is up on that pole over there. So far so good, man. We're just gonna keep following the process and be able to knock the job out and move on to the next one. All right, you guys, we're back at it. So I'm at an apartment, and they were basically saying that the internet they don't have a good connection for the internet. So I'm thinking it's either gonna be ingress, which means noise on the line, or it's a bad box and modem, well, router and modem. So I'm out here, running tests at the tap, and we're gonna go from there, man. I'm probably just gonna end up switching the router and modem out and moving on, because I got one more job after this. So I'm at the customer apartment still, and now I'm at the tap. It's basically outside, so it wasn't too far. And now I'm finna check for ingress. Always remember, ingress is when there's noise on the line. Always remember that. Noise on the line means ingress. So right now I got it hooked up. And now we're finna check for noise on the line. All right, so we're gonna go to tap and then hit start. And as you can see, there's no noise on the line, so that's good. All right, so far so good. I don't see anything wrong. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this new splitter on, and then we're gonna go back in and hook them up. Cause look how old the splitter looks. It looks pretty old, so I'm just gonna switch it out, and we're gonna keep it moving, man. All right, so that's the end of that job. So as you can see, you saw the final product. pretty much all I did was replace the splitter and replace the modem and the router. So we on to the last job of the day. It's gonna be job number 6. After this job, I'm off the clock and we're gonna do it all again tomorrow, man. So I'm on the way out there. I'll hit y'all back when I make it. All right, you guys, we back at it. As you can see, I'm working overtime. It's right now, it's 9:03. So 3 minutes overtime. And right now I'm just running my test. So far so good. So far so good.